Well, alright then. Welcome back to Everspace. I'm Hupfen, and maybe someday we will destroy one of those Corvettes. Maybe someday we'll come close to winning a run. Maybe today will be that day? Probably not, though. I mean, it is sort of the case with a lot of roguelikes that you struggle, and then all of a sudden, it just clicks. But we've been struggling to a substantial enough degree that I'm not really all that hopeful, but I've been wrong before. So, we'll see. That is a bit precarious to get into. Little shield damage. Just moving around. It'll recharge, no big deal. Just weave our way through. Okay. What's in the tech container? Nanobots. It's only one unit, and this is actually a much easier way to get in and out. But hey, nanobots are nanobots. We'll take all of them that show up as they show up. And we'll take the crystals. Crystal's not as useful as the nanobots, but... Oh, we have incoming enemies. Outlaws. You are not the closest to me. It does appear that you just crashed into some debris, so I appreciate that. As long as you don't crash into me. No, I am not any member of the Dave Matthews Band. Energized Boost. It's an active item. Instantly increases your ship's boost for a short amount of time. Shuts down your shield when activated. No. No. I kind of need the shield. Some money. There's a GMB transport, but we don't want to muck with them all that much. Lots of fuel. You don't need lots of fuel. We currently don't need any fuel, but we will later. And of course, by the time we need it, we won't be around here to have it. Time extender. Slows down time for a few seconds. You know what, let's take that over the missile defense system. I think the missile defense we just picked up from destroying one of the outlaw ships. And the additional nanobots are very appreciated. I think these will get us closer to that one challenge. There's a challenge for destroying a lot of fuel tanks. These look like fuel tanks. They give off fuel on occasion. So, yeah, we'll just explode all of it. See what happens. Plus, you know, explosions in space. It's always fun. Anything in here? Nope. Another outlaw scout way over there. I don't even feel like engaging with it. That's how much I don't care about you. Let's jump. We'll just take the top route. We have some GMB and some outlaws and some Ockers. And the Ockers are a lot closer. So we'll take care of the Ockers first. Okay. Get down here. And we actually got through that with minimal hull damage. We did take hull damage. but it was minimal. And there are some nanobots to make up for it. Now, where were those outlaws? Did the GMBs take care of it already? Because if so, you steal, kill, stealing twerps. They might be made of steel. I don't know what material these ships are supposed to be made from. Probably some like sci-fi, fantasy, metal thing. There's fighters. Maybe there's a station of some kind in the area. Would make sense for why they're kind of just hanging out around here. You know, if there's something to mine or they have some kind of presence. And we might want to take advantage of that, if so. If not, this will be just an incredibly lame segment. That's probably distance, you know, skybox level stuff. Obstacle blocks the way. Not anymore. Alright. So these first few zones were just ridiculously fast. Not much going on. Got some outlaws. Nothing else, so we'll track these and engage. Just a couple drones. No big. No big. Now these outlaws, on the other hand, they're not much of big, but sort of medium. Either way, it's a group of scouts, so we want to engage a little cautiously and engage the right one. Kaboom. Kaboom. Let's see. That's all gone. Found a laser turret blueprint in the process. So that's cool. Anti-missile drone. That's cool. And little bits of ore from the mining operation. You know, we'll take those. Some ore and some credits. Again, we'll just clean up their mess, you know? Don't mind me. And he's gonna keep basically producing ore. Probably indefinitely, but like after a while you really just want to get out of here. And that's not a service station, so doesn't do us any good. Whoop. Here comes some outlaws. Now, hopefully I didn't clip any GMBs in doing that, because we all kind of got tied in close. Not enough slots for all consumables. Well, that's why we're doing this. We have a damage booster and an anti-missile drone. We're gonna want that at some point. I don't think we need the drone override, to be perfectly honest. We got ore, there's mineable scrap this way. We'll take this. Actually, let's build a couple missiles. We'll stick with the shield breakers as our main ones, but we want to have missiles available whenever possible. And we might actually finish the first section without any hull damage. Well, there's that. Who's they? Outlaws. Okay, taken care of. Right, shield breaker, not as sensible on drones that don't have shields. Don't try to ram me. I don't appreciate when you ram me. Sorry. Let's get the last of this scrap mined. Okay, scrap fully mined. There's a plasma field, we could use that. As long as we get everything done before the Aqua forces show up. Because we don't want to deal with them right now. Yeah, I think we're done. That's all GMB material. We'll leave them to it. Yep, that's everything. Okay. On to the next section. Stay on target. There we go. So here we go to the jump gate. Let's see what we have to deal with here. All quiet so far. Resource transport. Probably not going to be beneficial to us. Just gonna inspect for a second. Yeah, not very useful here, to be perfectly honest. There might actually be nothing useful. Except that looks like a trading ship to me. Did I say trading shipped? I'm doing terrible with the whole speaking words concept today. Who's got me in their sights? This one. Yep. There's a drone that's gonna laser me. But there we go. And then use some shield breakers to break its shields. There we go. And we have a Gatling Plus, which is nice. Because we have a Gatling Not Plus. So that's a fire rate mod. That's good. Some more nanobots. That's very good. Alright. Now where was the trader? There's the trader. There's Trader Joe's. We have a little bit of repair that we need to do. But it looks like it only took one nanobot, so not that bad. Okay, what you got for us? We can get damage boosters, a shield booster Mark II, or some shield breaker missiles. We have damage boosters already. We can only hold one more. So buying two would actually be silly. We can hold two more shield breaker missiles. So let's do that one. And then shield booster Mark II would take up this slot. I'm not really inclined to do that. So reduce shield shutdown duration or reduces recharge delay. Let's do that one. What can we do with these? Spread mod. Put it on the Gatling gun. Kind of making that our primary right now. Energy injector or shield booster. Let's hold on to our supplies. What do we got? Ockers? Oh, outlaws. Not so bad. They're getting too close to... Yes, I'm fully aware of the destruction of the target, considering I did it. So we'll salvage the extra Gatling gun. Take some extra fuel, so that gets us one more stage without having to worry, and take some credits. Ta-da! Some mineable ore out here. It actually looks like there might be a cluster of stuff in here. Might be like an asteroid kind of situation. Okay, that's all the ore from that. Yeah, this looks like a wreck of some kind. There's a container with some nanobots. Lovely. Energy injector. We don't have a slot for it. That's okay. We'll just salvage it. Or actually, we can use now? Or that would use a shield booster, I think. It's not like we need either of those, really. So we have 8 nanobots. Don't think there's going to be anything else in this wreck. Scrape the ice a little bit just to show that we're serious. And that looks like it'll do. At this point. GMB, you guys do your thing. You know, I'm just passing through. Just passing through. Connecting. Swirling. And jumping.
I appreciate you are enjoying the respite, but we might be better seeking progress and action.
What respite? So we have mines. That's annoying. And we have impaired sensors. I'm thinking this comm hub has something to do with it. And if not, it might be worth exploring regardless. Shield XC. The extra charge edition of the shield has an increased recharge rate and shorter shutdown delays at the cost of maximum capacity. Yeah, half as much capacity. I'm gonna salvage it. Is anyone else waiting to ambush me? That sounds like a yes. Okay, that's taken care of.
They're onto me.
Okay, where is there? Down. Missile Defense System Mark II. So that's an active item. Destroys all missiles within a certain range. We'll salvage it. Okay. There's a lot of danger in that direction, and a lot of activity in that direction. So, we'll give it a moment for shields to recharge, and then swing around here. Take care of the missile turret. I said take care of the missile turret. There we go. There are more missile turrets. How many missile turrets do you guys really need? Like, honestly. Well, we took care of them all, at least. So that's nice. There's a little bit of compound there. Lots of mineable crystal here. Compound and gel. That's cool. Some free-floating nanobots and credits. Shield breaker missiles, definitely take those. Going in for the nanobots. Coming out with the nanobots. There's a couple Ockers that way. There's a minefield here. More nanobots and some credits. There doesn't appear to be any more enemies, which has me a little confused and concerned. But we're gonna try to gather these supplies and get out without incurring much damage. I have to wonder what happens at 20. So we're at 19 of 20. Is that maximum capacity? Or is that when like an overheal kind of thing happens? I guess we'll find out at some point. Hopefully we'll find out soon. What's in this tech container? Is it nanobots? It's a shield booster. We don't have a slot for a shield booster. Because we have so many already. We're full up. Let's take a little gas. And that's all the blips on the radar. We can build tons of light missiles. Let's build 5. Nothing we want to build there, but we can improve our shield a little bit. Do we want to do that? I think we want to do that. We can upgrade the weapon override. We can access it more frequently. The time extender, cooldown mod, same deal. Pulse laser. Well, actually, can we build... What do we need for a scatter gun? Bit more ore, bit more scrap. Okay. So now the pulse laser is really good for shield damage. Gatling gun, really good for hull damage. So we're gonna follow that pattern, that approach. Even though we're usually using missiles to do the first bit of work. But, you know, it's good to have options. Let's see here. Natural hazard we dealt with. Let's go down the bottom path. So what do we have? We have a suppressed jump. We have to find the suppressor. And based on past experience, we need to do it kind of quick. Oh, someone's tagged us. Maybe this boy right here. What? Pulse laser did the job. We have the exact same thing, so we'll scrap it. There's gonna be mineable crystal in here somewhere. Oh, and a tech container. Oh, someone's after us, are they? This your big clever idea? Energy injector. Salvage it. Yep, someone's got it out for us. Outlaw's very close.
That's the last of them.
I admire your optimism.
I do too. Of course, that said, we should equip Shield Breaker instead. And head around this way in the hopes of finding. Yep, there's the tech container with a.
Containers makes me no better than an outlaw.
I'm not your therapist.
You would be a terrible therapist, quite honestly. This AI is just like, my therapist is way kinder, way more understanding, way less willing to throw blame around. Like, okay, let's not be in the electrical field. How's about that? That sounds like a plan. And let's go towards the sun, because our signal suppressor, our suppressor signal rather, is it's going up. Going up more when we do this. I do believe this is it. You know, over where all these scouts and drones are. Okay, got that one. Oh. I think that drone just ran into me. I think that was the drone's master strategy. It's just collision. Now where was the thing we were looking at? No, we're going the wrong way. There it is. There's a thing that looks like it would have a thing about suppressing a signal. So some things exploded there. I'm not going to lie, there were explosions. Take some credits from that container. Whoop, hello. That's a minefield, so shouldn't be surprised by the damage we took. But we have nanobots, so that's fine. Let's build a couple new missiles. Mineable ore, it's worth it. All in all, I think it's worth it. We are doing enough supply crafting as we go along that something like that is helpful. Let's try to keep a clear path on the jump, and there we go. On to the next bit of the second sector. This run seems to be going well, but this is also a game where your fortunes turn on a dime. Yep, they've noticed me. So, there you go. Oop, pop my shields. Don't pop a girl's shields. Not without her permission. So the Alkers have spotted me as well. Let's equip these. Take care of that. Feels like there's a missile coming from the signal that we were getting, but maybe not. Hard to tell. There's a bit of gas here. This seems like a mining operation for sure. Nothing that we can take advantage of, doesn't look like. This seems like another asteroid where there might be something. Let's see if we got anything over here. Mineable crystal. That might be it. That might actually be it. Which is a little disappointing, but oh well. Oh, some mineable gas as well. And a container, apparently. Container right over here with some nanobots. So this entire excursion was immediately worth it. Even though sure we might have lost some nanobots in the entire engagement, we got them back. Yeah, it's fully mined now. And oh, more mineable gas. So we're coming up on the end of the second sector already. Feels a little early. But hey, here we are. And hopefully we won't have another one of those Corvette fights. Because we are not extremely well equipped to handle it. But we do have a low risk mark. So hopefully that actually is what it means. But I do see an Akra Corvette. So lovely. We're going to use that. Hello, drone. There's this whole minefield. Yep. So there are a few options here. One of them we can just run away. Another one is to try and deal with this. And feel like we can try to deal with this first. And pulling those away. Shield charge drone. So let's switch to shield breaker missiles. Let's build a bunch. Use a shield booster. Use a damage booster. And do that. You're just spamming those shield breakers. And hide out for a moment. Try to take care of the shield charge drones, because those are really causing the problems here. And you know what? We are going to be afraid and run away. Because there's no way we were going to deal with that with the ammo and equipment that we have.
My memories are not my own. They are copies. They originate from someone else. It was at the Fleet Academy. His name was Adam Roslin. Quiet, reserved, awkward around the others. He had a friend, Seth. They shared a dorm.
This is getting steamy.
Basic training was tough. Seth looked out for Adam. He stood up for him. The brains and the brawn. They became close, like a team. And then the orders came. Deployment for war against the Okar.
So it's Okar, not Ocker. Fine. Still gonna call him Ocker. I know I'm going to.
I had another vision.
It's another Corvette.
Adam Roslin.
Interesting.
Do you have any information on that name?
I do not. But this level of cognizance in a clone is highly unusual. I would like to help you learn more in order to understand how this happened.
Let's find some answers.
But first, let's try to not die. Try and deal with this fighter. Okay, scratch that. We are going to deal with this drone that is right on me. I'm not in control. I'm not at all in control.
Get back or take evasive action.
I was trying a lot of strategies there. I was trying the hit back strategy. That didn't seem to work. I vaguely attempted the evasive strategy, the evasive maneuver strategy, the evasive strategy, the get the hell out of there strategy. There's no way to get out of there. We were just kind of swamped and cuddled by evil lasers. Which is not the best situation to be in. Not the best thing to be cuddled by. But we got storyline. We got to the 3rd sector. We have made some progress, largely by running away scared. It might not be the best approach long term. But it worked for now, and so for now, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, a like would be appreciated, subscribe doubly so. But either way, ta-ta for now.